Hi guys, welcome to Daddy and the Don. It's week 16 in the English Premier League and it's the return of the punditry team after their 2-week break. So they can't wait to get back into action. We're going to give you all 10 games from this round of fixtures and we're going to start off with myself bringing you Brentford versus Watford. So Brentford versus Watford. I think this is going to be a really good game actually. Might not look it on paper, but I think it's going to be a surprise for some people. So both came up together last season and Watford were sort of playing a bit of a brand of football that you normally see in the Championship, just sort of bossing games and doing enough to win, sort of 1-0 quite a lot, where Brentford were the free-flowing goal machine. I think since Ranieri's come in, Watford are actually playing some really good stuff and there's goals galore in all their games for both teams. So I can see this one having a lot of goals in it and can see it being very entertaining. Obviously with Brentford, I've noticed they are a lot better when they're at home with their fans, and after their sort of damp patch they have done all right in the home games, beat Everton. So I'm going to favour the Bees on this one. I can see them winning this one. I'm going to go with the high scoring Watford games to continue, and I'm going to go 3-2 to Brentford.
Man City versus Wolves. First off, Wolves are a solid side. They've impressed me, especially their manager. Don't concede many, and they don't score many, to be fair. But they are hard to beat, and if they can start scoring a bit more, they're finishing the top 10, better than what I thought at the start of the season. Now they're going to Man City, and everyone who else would predict this would say, "Oh, Wolves are up, but Man City will win. They're at home." And Man City are a great team, don't get me wrong, and they're probably still favourites to win the league. I think them and Liverpool are the two teams to win it, in my opinion. But they've been better away from home this year. They've lost to Palace at home. They drew with Sunderland, and they're not smashing teams like they've done in years gone by. Don't get me wrong, if they do win this, I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm being controversial here. I'm having an imagination, and I'm going to say this game's going to end up as a draw. Wolves are going to get a point here. It's going to be 1-1.
Arsenal versus Southampton on Saturday. Arsenal will be looking to get back to some sort of winning form after a disappointing result on Monday night, losing 2-1 to Everton. I think Arsenal really did suffer missing out Smith Rowe, and also with an Everton side that were fired up and wanting to produce a good result in front of their disgruntled home fans. The Everton pressure finally told in the end, and obviously losing 2-1 was a very disappointing end to the match for Arsenal. Southampton this weekend, I think Southampton haven't won in 4 games. Arsenal, well, they've only won twice in the last 5 games. So all in all, I believe Arsenal will still come through this, and I can see them winning 2-0. The only way that Southampton could probably get involved in the match is if they try and do what Everton did. Whether or not they've got the same type of players as Everton, I'm pretty sure that's not the case. And they will be relying on Adams and Ward-Prowse probably to get something out of the match. But I don't think that's really likely. I can see Arsenal winning 2-0.
For week 16, the game I've been given is Chelsea versus Leeds. Chelsea are the team right now that are on form. They're looking good, they're playing well, decent players. Leeds, the unpredictable Leeds. This game can go either way, to be honest, but with Chelsea's form, I can see Chelsea winning this. With Leeds' open style play, I think Chelsea will counter that and they'll come out on top on this. Chelsea will win this game 3-1.
Okay, hi. I'm not well at the moment, but I need to help out. So I'm gonna be doing Liverpool versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa are on amazing form at the moment. They have had 3 wins out of 4 games with their new manager, Steven Gerrard. So they will be very confident. But Liverpool, they're on a roll right now. I can see them carrying a few goals and especially get some goals from Mo Salah. In my opinion, their best player. So, and they're at home. So I think that Liverpool are gonna catch a win. Maybe 2-1. Yeah, 2-1.
Hi guys, this is my prediction for Norwich versus Man United for week 16. Norwich have improved under Dean Smith. They've done okay. Obviously they lost 3-0 at the weekend to Spurs. And Manchester United, again, another new interim manager, Ralph Rangnick, however you want to spell it or say it. I do predict Manchester United will probably have too much for Norwich. I know Norwich are battling and stuff, but Man United again, it's got to be got to be quality over quantity. You know, I think Man United probably will win this 3-1. Ronaldo, probably Rashford and Greenwood will probably be the scorers, but I do think Man United will have too much for Norwich.
Hi guys, my game this week is Brighton v Tottenham. Tottenham are on great form at the moment. They've won their last 3 games. Having Conte as their new manager has certainly made a difference to them. Brighton, they're winless in 10 games. You know, they've drawn 8 and they've managed to salvage some points with some last minute goals. But saying that, I believe Tottenham are going to win this game. I reckon there's going to be some goals here, and I think it's going to be 3-2 to Tottenham.
Burnley, West Ham. I don't think there's a lot to say about this one. West Ham are on a tear. Burnley aren't in the best run of form. The only factor that may play a part is the fact that it's at Turf Moor, which isn't the easiest place to go. But I can't see anything other than a West Ham victory here. I think it might be tight. 1-0 West Ham.
Hi, my game this week is Leicester Newcastle. Leicester obviously just off the back of the defeat now against Aston Villa. Newcastle winning yesterday at home to Burnley, which is much needed for them. So it's going to be quite a tough one for me to call here, I think. Leicester have been very consistent this season. I expect them to be top 5, top 6. They just keep losing games and they win one and they lose. So it's just inconsistencies there, as you can see. Newcastle, obviously, their first win of the season. That was massive for them. Can they go make it 2 in a row away from home? I'm not so sure, but we'll have to wait and see. Yes, I just think this one, Leicester being at home will give them a slight advantage. They have to win. They need to get back to winning ways consistently. I think they will do for this one. Much as I think Newcastle can go and get a result, I'm not too sure they will. But obviously I'm going to go for a few goals. The Leicester do concede goals, and obviously Newcastle have been. So I'm going to go for prediction is Leicester City 3, Newcastle 2.
So my game this week is Crystal Palace versus Everton. On paper and where the form guide is and in the league table is, you're probably going to look at this as being quite a close game, potentially a draw. But where Everton have been recently, yes, they're a good team. Not on the day with the players they've got, especially Rafa at the helm. They can beat anyone and everyone, but they've came off a few big defeats, especially the Liverpool defeat in the local derby. Vieira's got Palace playing some good football. Excuse me. So for that reason, I'm probably going to go against what a lot of people might think I was going to say. And I'm going to say that Crystal Palace are going to win this. I reckon it's going to be a close game, but I'm going to go Crystal Palace 2, Everton 1.